What's up guys, it's me Jacob, and welcome to a special video. Yes, it is July 4th. Summer's gone by so fast. And so today I decided, hey, let's do a Blu Ray collection. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of editing, but I'm gonna do it for you guys because it's July 4th and I might do this once a year just to do it and just show y'all guys how much I love movies. Now this is how I count the movies. Good movies mixed with some bad movies, and you got the crappy movies kind of down here. So I'll go through every single one of them, I'll get a quick review, and then we'll move along. But it's going to be a long video, so go ahead and get your popcorn, get anything you want, get a drink probably, sit back and relax, and let's have some fun. Now let's start with the first Blu-ray, and get ready, because we have a lot of Blu-rays to go through. Ridley Scott started with an instant classic, Alien. Alien is a great movie. Like, I mean, this is one of the best sci-fi horror movies ever. And then there's a sequel. These two are the best ones. Alien 3 and Alien 4 suck, but these two are the best ones in the series. I actually prefer Aliens over Alien, but this is still a really good movie. But both these movies are instant classics. I have the whole Bourne quadrilogy, you could say. Yes, I have all of them on Blu-ray, every single one of them. I'm gonna go through them really quick. Really good movie. Really good first movie. Probably my second favorite. My second to least favorite, but still a really good movie with a really good sequel and a lot darker tone. My favorite one, this is such a good movie. I can actually sit down and just watch this movie. The pacing's really good, everything's just great in this movie. My least favorite in the whole series, but still a good movie. I'm actually one of the people who actually like this movie. It's a good movie. I think it's not as good as the other three. It's nowhere near as good as the original trilogy. But overall, all of these are really good spy action movies. This is a Blu Ray movie collection, the title of this video is called. But there's going to be a few TV shows throughout this video, and one of the TV series is The Walking Dead. I love this show. I love this whole show. I'm excited for the 6th season coming out, but I'm ready for the 5th season coming out on Blu-ray. This show inspired me to do The Walkers. I didn't really steal it from the show, but I did take some ideas, I won't lie. But I switched with my own kind of stories. But this series is amazing. It's tied to my first favorite series ever. Such a good series, never watched it. Last year people were like, why is that not on your top 10 list? Why is it? Well, guess what? I own it on Blu-ray. Last year I gave this movie a 4 out of 5. People were like, no, this is a 5 out of 5. It's a match base. It is a good movie. I have it on Blu-ray, so if I have it on Blu-ray, then I really like the movie. It's a great movie. Great performances, great directing. I'm glad it won Best Picture. I'd rather this movie win Best Picture than Boyhood. I'm glad it won Best Director because it deserved it. Overall, just a great movie, and I'll stick my ratings to 4 because -1 because it's really Academy and it was made for an Academy, and guess what? It won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Let's get rid of all the Academy Award stuff, and now let's get into fun stuff. Fast and Furious, all 6 movies. Yep, I got them all. They're just a fun series, honestly. All of them are just seriously fun. They're just all of them, all 6 of them. If you can see them in the light, yeah, there you go. These are a fun series. I'm gonna buy the 7th one, even though I gave it a 3.5, yeah. And it's still just a fun series, and I own these because they're good Blu-rays and they're really fun. I'll go through them really fast. This is a good one. This is an okay one, but I still enjoy it. Has nothing to do with the series, but still enjoyable. Really boring, probably my least favorite in the whole series. My favorite one in the series, Fast 5. This is an awesome movie. This is a really good movie, actually. And this is the movie that really took it to the franchise to be like, hey, this is just fun popcorn, and the 7th one continued that fun popcorn kind of stuff, and it's because of this movie. But overall, this whole Blu-ray collection, they're just fun time, and it's just fun to pop in with a couple friends, eat some popcorn, and just watch cars explode. I should just do these movies one by one, but honestly I'm just going to do is one big thing. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Some of these movies are good, some of them, actually all of them are really good movies. Some of them are just not as good as the others, honestly. Like here I'll go through them really quick. Iron Man, best one in the franchise. It started the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is a great movie. Sorry, Hulk. Good movie, great movie. Really enjoyable, not as good as the other Marvel movies, but definitely a great Hulk movie and a lot better than 2003 Ang Lee Hulk. Iron Man 2, really good movie. Honestly, it's so underrated in my opinion. I can find very good enjoyment. I will admit though, it is definitely one of the weakest movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. but it's so underrated to me. Like, honestly, this is a good sequel. Not as good as the first one, not at all, but still a very good Iron Man movie. Then we have Thor. This is the movie that really made me like Thor. Even though I don't like the directing at all, it's still a really fun time. I can definitely watch it alone. I can watch the second one, but this is definitely a good movie. And then continuing on with really good first movies, Captain America: The First Avenger. Such a good movie. Even though the montages kind of erase all the actionary kind of stuff, it's still a really good movie. It's very enjoyable. I can definitely sit down and watch it. It's Chris Evans, though. He did a really good job in this movie. I like the beginning part where he's all skinny and everything, and then becomes a super soldier. And of course, this is probably everyone's favorite Marvel movie. This is probably tied with my favorite, but The Avengers. I mean, if you're a movie buff, then you must own this movie. This is the movie that made Marvel what it is today. In all honesty, this is the movie that changed the whole universe. This is the movie that really just transformed everything and made it as big as it is today. Definitely the weakest one in the trilogy, Iron Man 3. I'd rather watch this one than the second one, I'll admit that. But this is not a bad movie. It just has some problems. The villain wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Still a very good movie. Shane Black, who directed this movie, he directed Lethal Weapon. And I swear, in every one of his movies, it's always Christmas time. And he made it Christmas time in this movie. But still a really good movie. I like the movie. Just definitely has some little problems there and there. I probably gave this movie a very good review on when it came out, but after watching it again, it is not as good as I remember. Honestly, it's a good movie, it's just not as good as the first one, and it's kind of like a weak point. Honestly, the Thor movies are probably the lowest ones, but Thor's still cool. Really good sequel, The Winter Soldier. I don't even call this Captain America. I call it The Winter Soldier. That's the title of this movie. Even though it shouldn't call Winter Soldier, it's still such a good movie. It's not even a superhero movie. It is a spy, thriller, espionage, whatever. It is a great movie, and it pisses me off I didn't put my top 10 of 2014 because it deserves it. And Avengers is tied with my favorite movie, and this is the other movie that's tied, Guardians of the Galaxy. Gave it a 4.5. It might have gone up to a 4.8, but I don't do those kind of stuff. I only do 4.5 and 5 and 4. Yeah. This is a good movie though. Chris Pratt. Everyone says I look like him. I kind of see it. Just kind of the hair, you could say. But great movie, great cast, great chemistry, really funny too. But it's a great space movie. Get rid of the Marvel Universe and everything. It's a great standalone space movie. Reason I bought this movie, 2 reasons. 1, amazing action movies. 2, I grew up on these movies. Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures. Must own in my opinion. These movies are great. The 4th one, very disappointing. It's enjoyable. I actually kind of like the 4th one a little bit, but there's some stuff in the movie I hate, like Shia LaBeouf. He did not need to be in this movie franchise at all. But the 4th one's there, it's kind of there. But the first 3, oh my gosh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Instant classic, such good action, such a good movie. Temple of Doom, very dark, very brutal in that kind of sort of way, but it's so enjoyable to watch. And The Last Crusade, Sean Connery and Harrison Ford, just amazing chemistry, such a good movie. In all honesty, Junior, Dad, damn it, Dad. I love that kind of stuff in The Last Crusade. Such a good series. It's a must own, and I love this case. Like, look at it. It just slides on out, and it's just, I love that. I love this movie. Terminator. Okay, so let me explain this. Yes, this contains all 4. Okay, so when I went to go buy this, the first Terminator was in there. It was like 20 bucks. I was like, maybe if it was cheaper. Terminator 2, $25. Why? And then the other 2 movies, they were like $5, $6, something like that. But then at the very end of the whole stack of Terminator movies, this was there for $10. Why is this one lower than the first? Oh, that just made me mad. So I bought it because it was the cheapest one. I like the cover, I really do. The actual movies itself, the first Terminator is a horror to me, kind of. It's so scary, the music, everything. Terminator 1 is just, it's a great movie, great action, great horror. It's a really good movie. Terminator 2, though. Terminator 2 is amazing. Like, Terminator 2 blew action away. It is the biggest action movie in my mind. It is such a good movie. Terminator 3, very underrated in my opinion. It's a good movie. I will say it's a good movie. Not a great movie. Has some problems. Not as good as 1 or 2. Nowhere near as good. But as a third movie, as an enjoyable movie, there's a really cool car chase scene. There's a really good fight scene. I honestly like Terminator 3. I know, don't hate me, but I like them. Fourth one though, the sound and Christian Bale is the only best part in those movies. Terminator Salvation doesn't deserve to be in this franchise, neither does Terminator Genesis, in my opinion. But overall, Terminator 1 and 2 is the reason why I have this. And this is, just look at that cover. Look at that cover, see in the light? I love the first 2 movies. My favorite movie of all time, I talked about this movie so much on my channel. I did all the whole movie reviews and it was a fun week. Jurassic Park, the ultimate trilogy. There's nothing I can say. I mean, honestly, Jurassic Park, the first movie, is my favorite movie of all time. Such a good movie. Nothing wrong with that movie at all. Second one, very underrated in my opinion. Such a good sequel. People hate on the movie way too much than it is. Jurassic Park 3, it should just be not trilogy, it should be 2. But then Jurassic World I must own because Jurassic World was really good, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. One of my favorite movies of the year. But overall, I need to own this trilogy, even though I don't even like this case. Like, look at hear it. You hear that? Like, I don't like that at all. Like, I want to get a better. I want to get a better pack, honestly. Remember when I talked about Walking Dead, how it's a TV show and everything? Well, this is another TV show, and Walking Dead's tied my #1 favorite TV show ever. My #1 favorite TV show ever, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and then this. The complete Breaking Bad collection. This is a must-own. If you've never seen Breaking Bad, oh my gosh, you're missing out on some amazing acting, amazing action, amazing drama, intense episodes. One of the best series ever made, and I'm so glad it was a perfect ending. It was just an ultimate series with everything like. There's comedy, there's action, there's drama. I mean, this is a great, I almost said franchise. Great series, must own, on Blu-ray, great series. We all go a little mad sometimes. Psycho. I know what you're thinking, why do you own this on Steelbook? Why is it like, because this is an amazing Alfred Hitchcock movie. This is the oldest Blu-ray I have, like on all honesty. I just bought this a couple weeks ago and I love this movie. When I want to go buy it, I wanted a good case. And then when I saw this for $15, snatched it. This is mine. It's amazing. Look at that case. Oh, look at that case. That is a great case. Psycho is a great movie. It's every shot in the movie is perfect. This is a great movie. It's a must-own. This is the only black and white movie I own, and it is a great movie. Steady hands, Nightcrawler. All I'm going to say is this is what Jake Gyllenhaal did. He did this movie. He gave it to the Academy Awards. They took it. They watched it. And you know what they said? How about we not nominate him? Watch Nightcrawler. Great movie. My name is Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. One of the best movies ever made. One of my favorite movies ever. How do you not like this movie? This is such a good movie. This movie's made for everyone. It's a must-watch. If you've never seen it, then you're missing out on a great performance and a great story. Let's continue with Tom Hanks, Saving Private Ryan, my favorite war movie ever. I saw this the other day for $5. I grabbed it and I went home and watched it, and I watched it literally today. Such a good war movie. Winner of 5 Academy Awards for Best Director, Steven Spielberg, my favorite director ever. It should be 6. It should include Best Picture, but no, Shakespeare movie won it. This movie's a lot better. Favorite movie of last year, Interstellar. Great original product. Christopher Nolan took this masterpiece and made it something even bigger. Such an original movie. Should have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay. I'm glad it won an Oscar, but it should have won score. It did win special effects, but it should have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay because this is an original movie. It's a great movie, and in all honesty, it made, I think, Best Director as well. But in all honesty, I have a poster right over there above my TV. My favorite movie last year. Such a good movie. A movie that came out this year and I really enjoyed, and after I came home and watched it, I loved it even more. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Really good Blu-ray. I've watched it twice on Blu-ray already. Really good movie. Matthew Vaughn, he takes comic books that no one's really heard of and he makes it a big movie franchise. Please direct the sequel. Please. This is such a good movie. Phone home. Phone home. E.T. Phone home. Well, E.T. extraterrestrial. I can't talk. Well, this is a good movie. In all honesty, just look at it. Does that look like a movie you would want to watch? It's a great movie. It's definitely watchable. It's a great relationship between the boy and the alien. It's a great movie. If you've never seen it, then go watch E.T. You didn't let me finish my sentence. Just give me the bat. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. The Shining. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Such a good movie. Here's Johnny. That's all I can say about this movie. Such a good Stanley Kubrick movie. Such a great horror film. Probably one of my favorite horror movies ever. Like, in all honesty, this is how they make horror movies. Great performance by Jack Nicholson. It's a must-watch if you've never seen it. It's such a good movie. Go watch it. Like, right now. Like, I'm just gonna watch it right now. Wilson! Wilson! Castaway. Great movie, great performance by Tom Hanks, and great product placement by Wilson, the volleyball, and FedEx. Like, in all honesty, great movie. Definitely, in my opinion, more people need to talk about this movie. It should be, like, even a more instant classic. Like, even bigger. Like, almost like Forrest Gump. Like, it's actually the people who made Forrest Gump. I just forgot. Yeah. Castaway. Great movie. You find this man. You find this man. The Fugitive. Oh my gosh, if you've never seen The Fugitive, well, you know what I'm gonna say? I don't care. Actually, I do care. You need to watch The Fugitive. Such a good movie. Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones, great movie. Definitely a good twist at the end too, which actually when I watched, I didn't predict. That's a good thing. You know what really pisses me off? If I would have saw this movie in 2014, this might have been my second favorite movie of the year, or it might even be Interstellar. Whiplash. I can't even talk about this movie. You know why? Because if I would have reviewed it, it would have been a lot higher on my top 10 list. This is one of the most intense movies I've ever seen. Ever. And it's about a drummer who just wants to do good. And J.K. Simmons, meanest son of a bitch you're ever gonna see in a movie. He did a great job. This is a great movie, and in all honesty, must watch. And it's a must own. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look like a good movie? Because it is a good movie. I'm sorry. Don't leave. But watch this though. Movie that made Christopher Nolan bigger than he is. It's not The Dark Knight. Well, not yet at least. It's Inception. I love this movie so much. It is such a good original action movie. Great storytelling, great performance by Leo especially, great directing. One of my favorite movies, like all honesty. When I was doing my top 10 favorite movies of all time, I need to redo that video. This should have been on the list. I totally forgot about this movie. This is such a good movie. I love you. I'm like 4 years old, I swear I'm like 4. I talk about this movie way too much on my channel, but you know what, I don't care, because you know what horror movies don't know what to do? Make good horror movies. This is a good horror movie. The Conjuring is one of my favorite horror movies ever. Like, in honesty, this is how you make horror movies. James Wan did an amazing job. He also did Insidious, which I don't even own. Good movie though. This is better though. Conjuring is one of my favorite horror movies ever, and it should have been higher on my 2013 list because I talk about this movie a lot. Every time I do a horror review, I always say this movie because it's a great movie, and I can watch this movie anytime. Like on honesty, on the just an interesting fact. In drama class in high school a couple months ago, I had to do like a scene with a couple people, and I actually did the scene from The Wolf of Wall Street at the very end where he like climbs over the table, drugged up. I had to play Leo. It was an awesome part to do. This is a great movie, hilarious. My favorite movie of 2013. There's a poster right over my bed over there. It's a great movie, hilarious. I don't care if you were like, it's too long. I wish this movie was an extra 4 hours because it's such a good Martin Scorsese film. Probably my second favorite. This, Departed, Goodfellas, just so many good Martin Scorsese's, but this is one of his best. And Leo. One of his best too, don't forget him. Will you get busy living or get busy dying? Shawshank Redemption. If you've never seen The Shawshank, then honestly, you haven't seen one of the best films ever made. It's The Shawshank Redemption. That's all I have to say. Morgan Freeman, in prison, Shawshank. It's The Shawshank Redemption. You must watch this movie. In my opinion, this trilogy is so underrated. The Cornetto trilogy. My favorite is The World's End. I know some people are like, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. Those are great movies, honestly. Shaun of the Dead, great zombie buddy movie. Hot Fuzz, great cop buddy movie. World's End, great alien buddy movie. These are all buddy movies. Great movie. Edgar Wright, it's his style. I love his style of directing, and this movie's is full of his style. Simon Pegg does a great performance in every single one of them. Nick Frost does a good job too, but very underrated, and I really recommend watching these movies. I'll put Christopher Nolan over the edge, made him huge. These movies, especially that one right there. The Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins, very underrated. People were like, it's the worst one. I will admit, I mean, if I had to pick a bad one, I almost call Batman and Robin. My least favorite, it'd be this one, but a very good first movie. Do I even have to say anything about The Dark Knight? Do I really? First off, Heath Ledger stole the movie, and he died after the movie, and he still won the Oscar. Dark Knight Rises, great ending to a trilogy in my opinion, almost as good as The Dark Knight. Tom Hardy as Bane is amazing, and Tom Hardy just continues to surprise me. Overall, this is a great ending to a trilogy. This is a must-own trilogy in my opinion. The Dark Knight trilogy, great movies. Caesar loved human more than ape. Planet of the Apes. Both really good movies. This movie is very good. It's really good actually. When it first came out, I went and saw this with my sister. Really good movie, very shocking. Then this came out and just made this movie go, pfft. Still a good movie, but this one's better. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is such a good movie. Rise of the Planets is such a good movie. I cannot wait for the third one, War of the Planet of the Apes. Great movie series and definitely must watch. Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. Not much to say about these movies. They're fun movies. Guy Ritchie did a really good job. I like the style, how it was made. But both really good movies, really fun. The second one's way better than the first one, but the first one's really good. Very good movies and very underrated in my opinion. People forget about this movie, Pacific Rim. One of the best, this is what the Power Rangers needs to be. Honestly, the new Power Rangers they're making, make it like this. I promise you, I'll like it. But everything I'm hearing from Power Rangers it sounds stupid. But this movie's not Power Rangers. This is Pacific Rim, and I cannot wait for the second one to come out in 2017. Really good movie. It's a must-see. Very enjoyable and really good character development. I cannot talk. Terminator Genisys failed at this, but X-Men Days of Future Past did it. Terminator was trying to reboot the series. This movie rebooted the series, and it worked. Terminator failed doing what this movie did right. Great movie. Just get rid of the comic book and everything. A great movie alone, honestly. My favorite X-Men. It's the only one I own on Blu Ray because this is my only one I really, really like. I like the second one, the first one. But this one, in my opinion, is just such a good movie. The D's, Silent. Django Unchained. Quentin Tarantino, Spaghetti Western. That's all I gotta say. I need to own Pulp Fiction, but this is a great Tarantino movie, and it's a must-see if you've never seen Django Unchained. Before any of you unsubscribe or comment what if you own this movie, hey, it's you too. We all have opinions, and I really like The Great Gatsby. I really like this movie, honestly. Great performance by Leo, great special effects when you really don't need them, but there's still a great movie. Great romance by Leo and Carey Mulligan. Never heard of her, actually. She's from that one movie. Oh yeah, The Great Gatsby. Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Dumb and Dumber. This is just a fun time. Just look at that case. That's all I gotta say, man. And women. Funny movie. People said to me, why do you like this movie so much? Because it's an amazing movie. Godzilla, such a good movie. Great directing, great action. Yeah, Godzilla should have been even more because the bad guy monster was in it and it was seen a lot more. But this movie is actually very good directing, and I can't wait for the sequel. But it's a good movie, and I own the poster right over there, so good movie. I hate this case. Look at it. The title is right there. That's the title. Not Live, Die, Repeat. Edge of Tomorrow, that's what I'm going to call it, and that's what it is. Edge of Tomorrow is a great movie. One of my favorite movies of last year. Definitely a watchable movie. Very enjoyable and a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Really good action, really good comedy. Tom Cruise does a great job. Really good movie. Why do I own it? I don't know. Very surprising comedies. 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. Really funny movies. I actually like the first one better, but this one's very funny. Both these movies together are hilarious. This is the movie series that actually made me like Channing Tatum and made me say, hey, Jonah Hill, you can act and still do really good comedies. Great franchise. I'm really excited for the third one. I do own The Hobbit. Well, there you go. The Hobbit 2 and 3. I do own Hobbit 1 on DVD and the Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings trilogy on DVD. I know. I need to get them on Blu-ray, but these are the only two I have on Blu-ray. Really good sequel. Amazing sequel. And a really good ending to a series, but these two are my favorite Hobbit. The first one's okay. It's enjoyable, but the Lord of the Rings trilogy, I'm going to go ahead and say them. They're amazing, one of my favorite series of all time, but these two are really good too. I love this series. Like, I love them. I read the books, and people don't like my third movie review, and that is the Hunger Games trilogy. Let's go by it really quick. Really good first movie. Very underrated in my opinion. It's a really good movie. I know what you're thinking. It's not underrated. Some people, ooh, almost fell the case. Some people said this movie sucked. It's actually not that bad. The Shaky Cam is horrible. I will say that. Now, way better movie, Catching Fire. Really good. Well, I love this sequel. It's a really good sequel. And then Mockingjay Part 1, which is a good movie, but it's built up to Part 2, which I am way excited for more than this one. But Part 2 comes out in November. I'm really excited. Man of Steel. Good movie, enjoyable, not as good as I was hoping it to be, but still really good, but it makes me really excited for Dawn of Justice and Henry Cavill's Superman. Perfect. I'm pretty sure this is the last TV series I have on my Blu-rays, and that is the Shameless series, the US version. This series is not for a 15-year-old like me. It's a very funny series, great acting, great performances, great storytelling. It's like West Side Story, but pretty much with a different name called Shameless, and it's got really good characters. Very underrated show in my opinion. It's a good series. I'm actually not gonna say it's a must-own, but I think you could definitely must-watch. I need to own the original trilogy, but you know what? I have these two. Let's talk about these movies. This one, good movie. Not as good as I was wanting it to be. I still think the first original Tobey Maguire movie is a lot better than this, but it's a good first movie. This movie. Okay, let's talk about it for a second. I give it a 4. When I looked this up. I gave it a 4 when it came out. It should have been a 2. It's not that good. Honestly, there's too much happening in this one movie. It makes me mad that I even own this. Honestly, I should have went and seen it again. I did see it twice in theaters. The second time I saw it in theaters, I didn't like it as much as I did the first time. So I apologize for that review because honestly, it's not even that good of a movie. Before you murder me and you just kill me, yes, I own the Transformers series on Blu-ray. Why? Because they're good Blu-rays and they're entertaining to watch on a flat screen TV on mine. Good movie, honestly. I actually like this movie. This is pure crap, but I watch it just because of Blu-ray stuff, but it's not that good at all, honestly. Third one, very good, honestly. I like it more than the first one, actually. Very enjoyable, just a little bit too long, but I still really like it. Fourth one, not that good, almost as bad as the second one. It's way too long, but overall, these are just Blu-ray fun time, you could say, but honestly, they shouldn't be owned, or you don't even have to watch them. And now, if you're looking for a fun popcorn movie, I would say these are good Blu-rays. I'm not going to go review every single one of these movies, but let's just say them. The complete Harry Potter collection. 1, really good movie. I'm reviewing all of them. 2, good, better movie than the first one, but still kiddish. Third one, really good and very creepy scene with a man turning into a werewolf. Fourth one, really good. Rated PG-13, a lot better than the other ones. My least favorite, nothing really happens in this movie. The only one that actually made me tear up for a character dying. I won't spoil it, but a good movie. A good part 1, I would say, but it is built up, but still good part 1. I teared up at the very end of this movie because I love the series so much. I'm going to miss it so much, and this is a great movie. Hello, Clarice. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. Silence of the Lambs. really good movie. In all honesty, this is a great masterpiece movie. Which I also own, Red Dragon. Good movie. Very underrated. I only own these two. These are the best ones, in my opinion. I like Red Dragon. I like Silence of the Lambs a lot better, though. But these are both really good movies, but Silence of the Lambs is way better. I own all 4 of these movies. That is, I got this literally like last week. It's like gritty thrillers. It contains of Unknown, Edge of Darkness, Seven, and Train Day. The reason I bought these movies is because of Train Day and Seven. Seven, one of my favorite movies ever. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna tell you anything in the movie. Just watch it. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. Train Day, Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke. Masterpiece. Edge of Darkness, really good movie. Very underrated. Mel Gibson does a really good job. Unknown, it's okay. Good story, I could say. But if I had to choose my least favorite out of the whole series, it'd be Unknown. But these 2 movies are the reason why I bought this. Tintin. Good movie? Yeah. Great movie? No. Steven Spielberg's very underrated movie? Yes. A movie I gave a higher rating to, which I should have gave it a little lower, World War Z. Fun movie? That's all I gotta say. It's a fun movie. It's not a masterpiece like I said in my review. Honestly, I own this for 2 reasons. One, it's a fun Blu-ray, and it was my first movie review, and I gotta have to have it just because it's my first movie review. But it's definitely a good movie, and it's just not as good as I said in my review. But I'll give it a 3.5, honestly. Honestly, that's what I said. Very underrated. It should be talked about like Seven. Prisoners, one of my favorite movies of 2013. There's nothing I can say about Prisoners. This is a must-own, in my opinion. This is a great movie. Great performances by Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman. This is a really good movie. This is the end. Really funny movie. Great comedy. It's honestly one of my favorite comedies ever. Before You Murder Me. I think I only own this because my mom bought it and it was like $5, she said. It was like Christmas time. Not even gonna put it back on the shelf. 2 reasons why I own this movie. Very good Blu-ray, and it's the very first Blu-ray I ever got on my flat screen ever having a Blu-ray. Avatar. Not a great story, but honestly, it's such a great CGI fest. It's a good Blu-ray, very good Blu-ray. But Sam Worthington is... I honestly don't like him. Don't. He never made a great movie. This movie's good. It's good. It's a good movie. It changed a lot of things for special effects, especially 3D and Real D and that kind of stuff. Overall, though, it's a good movie. I just don't want to hate on it, because people hate on this movie. It's actually a good movie. I feel like a man-child. I own the 10-disc collection of Toy Story. Favorite animated movies of all time. Like all 3 of them. My third one's my favorite. Second one's good. First one's great. But what's really good about this series is that when you watch the first one, it's great. You really like it. When you watch the second one, you're like, wow, that's so much better. That was really good. That was much better than the first one. Third one, you're like, I'm crying right now. That was the best one in the franchise. I'm gonna miss it. But now they're making a 4th one, which I am not. Let's leave it alone. This is a perfect trilogy in my opinion. I'm going to make this movie a really kick-ass time. Get it? Because it's called Kick-Ass. First one's really good. Second one's not as good as the first one in my opinion. After I watched it a second time, it's not as good as I remembered. But it's still a good movie. It's just not as good as I reviewed it, honestly. But this one's actually a good movie. But these are fun movies, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna make an expendable movie. Yeah, I'm gonna make an expendable movie. I'm gonna make it really crappy and all kind of stuff. This actually is not a good movie. This one's not that good, and not like I'd rather watch this one than the third one, though. I'll say that. But it's a fun, trying to be serious action movie, yeah. But then there's this one, which is completely stupid, and it's so much fun to watch. But I do not own the third one because that is not a fun movie at all. But this is a fun movie. Not this one, the second one. That is a fun action movie. Again, before you unsubscribe, leave a bad comment. You know the movie series, you're like, I just own them because they're fun. These are not even good Blu-rays. They're just a series I can sit down and watch, and I continue to watch, but I actually buy them, and I never even watch them. I'm scared to even show them. I own the Resident Evil movies. Yes, these are horrible movies. First ones, okay, I'm actually going to say this. This movie is actually a good... No, it's not even that good of a game adaptation. Second one's... Third one's fun. It's actually one of my favorite. This one and the first one. I can't even look at the... I'm not even looking at the camera. This movie is awful. And I can't even watch it because they put 3D too much in it. This one's not that good, but it's very fun to watch, even though there's zombies shooting machine guns. Yeah. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that? I'm retarded. Yeah, on the Scream movies. We're getting down to the crappy movies. Okay, well, first one, it's a fun movie. It's definitely a clever movie, really clever. Second one, it's very clever too. It's a really clever sequel. They take sequels and all kind of stuff. Third one, I think this is the one they were like, okay, let's just make it a fun third movie. And then there's the fourth one, which is honestly very underrated. It's actually a good movie, just it's not as good as the first one and like that, but I can sit down and watch it. Not right now. Probably not next year or 2 years from now. Just probably like in infinity years. Before I say anything, before I show you this movie, this was like my 4th movie we bought on Blu Ray. My dad actually bought this movie. And to show you how much I hate it, one time I bought a Blu Ray, it was broken. It pissed me off. And so I put the case of this movie into another one, and that's why this case is broken right there. If you can see, you can't even see it. And that is X-Men Origins. I hate that movie. Oh look, I broke it even more. Alright, this video's going on way too long. Let's do this quick. Fun action movie, not that good. Horrible. Good animated movie, very fun time, not as good as the first one. My dad liked the movie, I didn't. My dad didn't like the movie, I liked the movie. Stupid. Why do I not own the first Predator? Why this one? It's funny, not that good though, but it's funny. And then rounding it up, Maleficent, good movie, Mom bought it, I didn't buy it. Anyway guys, we guys enjoyed this. Happy 4th of July. This video's gonna take forever to edit. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment, subscribe. Tell me a movie I need to own. I need to own Jaws on Blu Ray. I know that. Tell me some more movies, please. Please. It's my dog barking. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time on a movie review. Please comment, subscribe. Tell me movies I need you to own. Did you enjoy it? Should I do it next year when I get more Blu-rays? Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoy it, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.